In 2021, median wage is 2,250 ringgit, 2250. What is a median wage? For those who understand statistics, median wage means 50% of the population are earning less than 2250. Secondly, there was an internal survey by PTPTN in 2019. 66% of those who borrow from PTPTN earn a monthly salary of less than 4,000 ringgit after 10 years of graduation. After 10 years of graduation, they are only earning less than 4,000 ringgit a month, and they carry a degree, and they still carry a debt that they have to pay PTPTN. Third, in 2019, there was a survey by Dorsum. 72.1% of SPM graduate, which is 390,000 out of 560,000 SPM graduate, do not want to pursue and did not pursue a tertiary education. The reason cited was that, number one, most likely they go into gig work. Number two, some of them aspire to be social media influencer. Number three, most importantly, students do not think that studying more will generate better income or guarantee better job. Also, in another survey by Dorsum, 35% of youth aged 18 and 35 years old are working in the gig economy. Among them, 60% of them are treating gig work as the primary source of income. Okay, graduates are not interested to work for you. They are foodpanda driver, they are Grab driver. Every day, 50,000 Malaysians are on motorbike entering Singapore, working at jobs that we think that Malaysians are not interested in. These are all Malaysians working as construction workers, security guard, cleaner, 3D jobs that we think that they're not interested in. When I talk to them, I say, how much are you prepared to come back? Almost universally, you pay me 2/3, I come back. They're working at 2,000 Sing dollar job, which is 6,000-7,000 ringgit depending on the currency. You ask them, they say, if I have 4,000 ringgit, I stay in Kluang. I don't need to work so hard and need to spend so much time. A quality of life, I'm prepared to stay with my family. I don't need to travel to Singapore. But unfortunately, the job market is only offering jobs in formal sector that pay only 2,000 for a graduate. How to work? Yeah, cannot. Graduate pay is very low and it has not increased that much. So I think we have to rethink, and I really hope employers are prepared to think through, because, like it or not, things have changed very much. There are 4 reasons why the employers now want to talk about this issue. 1, Indonesians do not want to come to Malaysia anymore. If they are from Sulawesi or Sumatra, they can be foreign workers in Jakarta. Jakarta's minimum wage is higher than Malaysia's. They would rather work as migrant workers within Indonesia. So we are short of a major source of foreign workers. Number 2, Bangladeshi have a choice. 10 million Bangladeshi are actually working in Middle East. So Middle East is the first choice. Singapore is the second choice. Malaysia is far, far low at the hierarchy. Also now, we are faced with a post-COVID global labor crunch. After so many rounds of interest rate hike, I think this was 7 or 8 rounds, the US unemployment is still 50-year low, is still extremely tight. The US labor market is very, very tight. I have 2 explanations. 1, people died in COVID. So workers died in COVID. You have less workers. Number 2, after COVID, people changed their views about life and they decided to be more choosy. So look, when US has a very tight labor market, it cascades down globally. And the final reason why employers are also now willing to talk about pay is because we are entering into a new phase where US-China competition. We are a bit lucky, Malaysia and Vietnam, when European firms or when US firms diversify from China. They diversify to Vietnam and Malaysia. So we are in this situation where there are people really coming to set up shops, particularly manufacturing, and therefore employers are now feeling the pinch and they are feeling that they cannot find workers. I think this is a golden opportunity for us to reverse what had happened in the last 30 years and start a new conversation.